Supra terram ethirnorum volat aquila legionum. Ladies and gentlemen, the eagle of the legions flies above the lands of the Aether. So, well, among the lands of the others as well, but that's... I don't really know how to put Albanians in Latin and make it the proper... what's the word? Form, yes. So, this is going to be the last episode. Welcome back to Stellaris, obviously, the Imperium of Man. This is going to be the last episode because there's a new patch out and a new DLC, and there's all sorts of new stuff that we need to delve into as soon as this is done. But the IWS Sol Invictus has been built, and it's a thing that spins around. Looks like it came out of Mass Effect, and yeah, it's awesome. So I've ordered it to start jumping from here to the front lines, and it's going to blow up a few planets. Until that happens, it is my duty to hunt down and destroy all opposing fleets that the enemy may muster against me, yes? So, I know of one. It's like up here, isn't it? Yeah. I know of one that's like up there as well. I need to essentially just break the enemy's ability to wage war. Oh, and there's combat here, in it. Yeah. Right, glorious combat.
Reports enemy contact.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a crisis event in this Let's Play, but... you know.
Spaceport reports enemy contact.
We'll make sure that the next Let's Play, and I have an idea of what I'm going to do, we'll make sure that the next Let's Play is a lot quicker than this. Probably on a slightly smaller galaxy as well, so... Actually, I'm not sure about the galaxy size yet, but yeah, we'll rectify what's missing here in the next one, because the new DLC is so damn good. Like, it focuses on exploration, and honestly, as the Imperium of Man, our exploration is limited by where our battle fleets can go and what they can bombard. It's really fit for them, right? Need a few changes, shall we say? I'd like you to conquer all of this for me. That is your task now and into perpetuity. We have Battlefleet Commander is going to fight some random thing near a pulsar, dangerously close to a pulsar. Actually, that thing will probably be destroyed by the virtue of its proximity. But hey, what do I know? We'll blow it up already. Come on, you have a Titan. There you go. That wasn't that difficult, was it? And what are you doing? Are you trying to get away from me? No, actually, you do want to pick a fight with me. Okay. That's cool. 13,000 fleet over there. That's kind of the, well, the main issue, I would argue. But that's fine. I just remembered I haven't set a course for this thing. Well, that's fine, because, I think it's probably faster for it to jump, but there's no reason why it shouldn't move while its jump drive is cooling off. Hey, we get to see a proper battle now. Here we go. I love the fact that we draw them into battle by virtue of the Nova Cannon. It's not technically a Nova Cannon, but yeah. Right, here we go. Let's take a look at their fleet. Because there will be mayhem and destruction. Pretty sure that came from me. Let's take a look at it. Yep. Oh, that is awesome. Look at it. Look. Through. And impact. Would sort of prefer if you target the guys in the back, though. Yeah, the battleships. Because I think that was a cruiser that you hit, but At any rate, good work. Alright. There you go, loads of missiles coming in. Another one hit. Bravo. Bravo. What is there to say? Except build on the reinforcements that they lost, because that's sort of, you know, we sort of need that. That's a little bit important. Alright, take back those two and we'll talk about it. Actually, no, we won't. We're going over there when that's done. I believe every fleet is active in one respect or another. Ah, that's actually cool. One of the things that I sort of missed from the, well, probably the thing that I missed most from the Star Trek mod is like the little engagements like this. I like sending a lone destroyer out to do something or stuff like that. Yeah, I like this. And the thing is, with adequate reinforcements, you might actually even win. So, yeah, look at that. It's cool. It's cool. There's actually a cruiser in the back. What is this? A Lunar class cruiser, yeah. I imagine you'll come in range of the thing on your own. Yeah, you did actually. There you go. Look at that. It's very pretty. Yeah. Fast missiles and it's just cool. It goes through the mining station. Yeah, alright. What is that? Like, that's a torpedo, isn't it? They're actually very different now. Interesting. Not sure if I've noticed that before and since when is that a thing, but yeah, actually very different. There we go. So there's a 13,000 fleet here we're well aware of. There is a house in New Orleans. Now there is a fleet here as well, being a little bit annoying. Yeah, I'm alright. Turns out we're going to chase them for a few years. That's fine. Can you jump again? Nope. Okay, in that case, speed 3, and let's end it. When can you fly away? Not on time, I'm afraid. But I'll try and get you out. Alright, supposedly we saved. Sorry, supposedly we saved a few. What are sort of my prospects of actually, you know, catching up to that fleet? Because one has got to wonder. Why are you shield? Oh god, no. Merge. Stop. Merge. There you go. Sorry about that. Why are your shields actually 0? Because it's a pulsar, yeah. I did not know that's how they work. For the life of me, I did not know that a pulsar like this puts shields to 0. That is fascinating to me now. But doesn't change much. I mean, I'm awesome, my fleets are awesome, I'm winning. And I'm conquering stuff, which is the be-all end-all of this game, so, hey. Like I said, doesn't change much, but for what little it's worth, yeah, there we have it. I feel like I'm playing chess a little bit with all these maneuvers. I really do. It feels like, I mean, that game's basically intergalactic chess, right? Well, to an extent. But it does feel a little bit like playing chess. Now, there's somewhere in this nebula. Actually, no, they're not, because I would see them if they were. Try again if they were in one of my systems. So no, they're just here. I don't see them traveling between the systems, but I do see them when they're actually in one of the systems. Yeah. All right, fair enough. There's one down. Ready to jump yet? Yay. Come on, game. What are we gonna blow up first? Over there, that's like a military target. I'm gonna blow up planets I've already attacked. I did want to test something, though. Test site. I wanted to test the weapon first before we deploy it in combat. You know. I'm wondering, what shouldn't you test it on like a inhabited world? Well, you know, you don't test nukes by throwing them at the enemy. I mean, you kind of do, but there's preparations to be done ahead of the hurling them at the enemy stage, you know. This is one of the proper preparations to be done. So, there we go, we're cracking open our first world. It takes a while to charge up, if I remember correctly.
Construction complete.
Yeah. Alright, let's, ooh, we found tiny little fleet. Alright. Kill it. 7%, alright. If we miss it, we miss it. We won't miss the blowing up the actual planet, so... Feel like that's a little bit more important. Where are you going? Straight to the middle of nowhere. Alright, in that case... I'm gonna save this world by bombarding it, I think. And invading it. Which means you will probably actually crack this one open. It's an ocean world, it's not that small. It's like a hive of various alien species. It's no. I'm gonna blow that up. I'm gonna dry the ocean out, yeah? And 11%, it takes a while. It takes a while.
The new world has been secured for our colonists.
A new world has been secured for our colonists. Really? Oh, this one, right. Yeah, just give me a second then. Sector Conma? No. Armageddon? No. Conma? Gothic? Stellaris? Stellaris has 23 planets in it. Fine. Told you were gonna get all this, and you will. There you go. All this is yours now. This guy's up to something. He's attacking me somewhere, but not sure where. We also have another 11,000 fleet next to it. I mean, okay, but... Is there any faction that's, like, super happy about me blowing planets up? I would think you would be happy. I mean, nothing says to me display of Imperial might like blowing up a world for the hell of it. And this literally was for the hell of it. Well, it is still. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, please don't tell me this is a one-time thing. As in, you know, you fire and that's it. Because if it is, I'm writing a formal complaint to Paradox. Sorry, I'm being a little bit quiet, but there's not much to talk about, not really. Basically, I've saved this world by bombarding it. I'm actually saving you. See, I'm a kind and benevolent god. By virtue of the fact that you're getting your asses handed to you, your planet will not be the first on, well, will not be the second one on my list of things to screw up in the galaxy. So, there you go. I mean, surely activating a weapon like this will have some repercussions in the grand scheme of things. Surely.
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, what do we have? Oh, shield hit points. Lovely. Getting into the passive boosts to everything category of stuff. Yeah, this is good. Armor plus points. Yeah, great. Buff our ships even more because our navy isn't strong enough apparently. Yes, I was being fully sarcastic. Have we caught up to the enemy, yes? Yes, good, excellent. I don't actually need to catch up to them, we just need to be in the same system because the Titan is awesome, and... Ooh, we literally just disintegrated them, haven't we? My, okay.
Construction complete.
Don't lag. Thank you. I've been recording this at... Actually, well, the CPU's at like 60% while recording this at 60 FPS. I like numbers. It's there's poetry of numbers in that. What are you, Henry the Seventh? Kind of. That's a very vague historical joke, but works. It totally works. Trying to figure out where they're going, you know, it's bit of mental arithmetic. Bit of a mental arithmetic to discern all the possible locations. 87%. Is it like one per day, so it's 100 days to crack it? It's fine. It's not the game's fault. It's not an issue with the game I'm complaining about. It's not slow. I'm slow, right? Everything's happening at the same time around me. I'm waging a war. There's hundreds of battles going on. There's planets being bombarded. So everything seems slow because, you know, by the time 3 days have passed, there's combat upon combat and logs upon logs to review and ship activity and all that. So this isn't actually that slow. It's the fact that everything else is slowed down by virtue of the fact that there's a lot of stuff happening that I need to pay attention to. So here we go. Oh, you now need another 100 to fire the weapon. Of course you do. It was actually 100. Kind of, alright. I suppose it makes sense if you want to stop it, you know, have the opportunity to, so fair enough, right? You really gonna send tiny little raiding fleets like that to, try and take out the Gothic sector's defenses and whatnot. Alright. I can't stop you, so it's your prerogative and all that. I'm thinking we invade this thing. I'm thinking we don't invade this thing. Like I said, logs upon logs. You might want to, I don't know, consider defending your own space before doing something like that, no? Because now, good thing is I know exactly where you're going. Bad thing is I don't know how to stop you from getting where you're going. Well, I do. Matter of fact, I will. I'm gonna jump there. There you go. First combat use of jump drives. I'm gonna put your fleet at 50% efficiency, Dragonlord. I am well aware. You don't have to tell me this. I'm counting on them taking 200 days to get to my fleet, and when they get to it, avoiding it like the plague until it gets to 50k, because they're kind of stupid. They're not kind of stupid, I mean, there's literally nothing they can do, so. Are we gonna get a graphical glitch where I don't see the thing? No? Alright, there we go. Weapon is firing. So much to do though. Alright. Build a thing. Go over there and build a thing. The science ship not doing anything. Get over there and research stuff and research project, and that project too, and that project too, and that project too. There you go. See? Easy. Now. Where were we? Where was we? Yes. I'd like a little bit of an indicator somewhere as to how long it takes for the thing to go away. Because you'd think you know. I mean, you do. You do. You can calculate. You could write it down and then, you know, do math yourself. Yeah. You can do it, but... World cracked. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Test complete. Alright, deploy the weapon. Where? I don't know. Anywhere you want. Just deploy the weapon. On a proper enemy world this time. Look at that. Look at that. Epsilon Indy. Test Site 1. I've made this Test Site 2 and this Test Site 3. Can we crack open the sun? Next DLC, cracking the sun. Right, creating a black hole instead of the sun. Thus rendering all worlds inhabitable. It's just awesome. Trust me, it's going to be just perfect. There can and will not be... There cannot and will not be anything wrong with that. Do I get like a opinion modifier or something for No, but I will. I will when I blow open one of your worlds. So I'm assuming you will be slightly displeased by the virtue of the fact that it's, well, been blown open. Yeah. Okay. Might actually even be able to, never mind. I was gonna say, I might actually be able to save this world in terms of, well, I say save it now. It is. Killing half the population, instead of killing all of them, is saving, you know, the other half. So, that makes sense. Land. And now that they're landing, you are free to go elsewhere. But this is something we have to do. Speed 3, and that's, I think we're going to end it with that.
Are dropping on target.
What is this? Is it one of those whales? Yeah. Alright, don't care.
Construction complete.
You're only going to make me use jump drives to defend all this. No. This is a proper fleet. Your fleet is a proper army, yes. Okay. Jump there. And then head over there. Good. Excellent, unlimited power. Well, you know. Kind of true. Let's extend our deal, yeah. Extend our deal into perpetuity, my friend. Fleet combat, yeah, this is not gonna go well for this Corvette. Yoink. Ah, it's firing at the defense satellites instead of the main building. Alright. Are they moving?
Secured.
That's cheating! They can't move! Got like one Corvette that went ahead of everything else. Yeah, I think so. Oh god, alright. There, we blew it all up.
Science Division report success.
Okay. Is there a planet here? Why, yes, there is, and it's a large desert world full of robots. Well, if we don't Exterminatus that place, I don't know what we will. The world full of robots. Beyond saving and hell, it's beyond conquest as well. It's just beyond us at this stage. Go out there and kill it. Okay. Ooh, there's a proper fight here, isn't it? Yeah. Noticed when the fleet strength numbers started going down ever so slightly. I managed to catch both their fleets out. I think it's dead. I have no idea where any of my stuff is, but I know that that's my Titan, and it's getting... task-handed to it. Yeah. That is actually my Titan, and it is down to very few health points. That is actually interesting. Ha. Well, not that it matters, we've murdered everything. And now we're gonna murder transport ships, but, you know, still. Interesting. Actually, like a seriously damaged Titan. Never thought I'd see the day. Just B3 again. I'm curious as to listening. Have you lost anything? One unit, maybe? It's fine. Good work. Good work. There you go. That thing, and that thing, and you build. You're already building that thing, there you go. Ever expanding, ever expanding. It's a bit counterintuitive to even pay attention at this point because you know, this is where it all ends, but it's partially true. Only partially true because if something is worth doing, it's worth overdoing, and this is certainly worth doing, so yeah, you know. Okay with the entire thing in general. Employment. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Bit of solar power, I suppose. Not that we really need it. A couple of mining things. There's metahumans here as well, isn't there? Yeah. Fine, no, I'm not discriminating. I'm just saying. There's metahumans here as well. You're dead. Actually managed to put two little fleets together. Kind of adorable. So I don't understand how they managed to get from here to here in the same time it took my ships to get from here into FTL. And supposedly I have faster ships, and, you know.
Construction complete.
What do I know? Do you know how Hearts of Iron has that let the AI control everything thing for armies and navies? I'm not saying I want that, I'm saying I want to feel like an emperor for a little bit. And that involves doing this. Hold on. It involves setting up the camera properly, there you go. It involves doing this. Literally just sitting back in the chair and not thinking about anything because you know you've won. But it's only partially true because you still need to actually do stuff every now and again. No, I think you picked the wrong house, fool. No, you did not. No, you did not. Never mind. Ah, Unity. Alright, Sure. Habitability thing. Why not? Does that not improve my resource generation ever so slightly? I think it does. At one point, this will become ridiculous, I just don't know when. Yeah, you know what, this world is beyond saving, that world will be cracked. Nothing better to do. Wah! Jump. Cross. Terraform Tomb Worlds now. Oh, actually, no, we can't. It's just 40% habitability now that we have all sorts of boosts. Yeah. I don't think it's worth it settling them for the simple reason of the factions, or one of the factions will be a little bit upset about it, but... Yeah. And that said, there are plenty of settled tomb worlds in there. Oh god, the Imperium. Sorry about that. Here we go. Actually, wiping out a fully functional settled world now. In glorious 60 FPS, probably. Shush. I am an evil bastard. Yes, I am. I am an evil, evil bastard. Are they upset about the fact that that happened? Cracked our world minus 1,000. Alright, in case you didn't hate me enough already. Demanding unoccupied planets. I can change that, you know. It wouldn't be very difficult for me to change that. Alright, I think that's it though. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're gonna wrap it up right here. This has been, let's play Stellaris as the Imperium of Man, and, well, played we have. Won we have. Go all Yoda on you, and, yeah, there you go. That's about it. If it weren't for the new DLC, I would keep going. I would probably attack the Sebans again, attack these guys down here, attack one of the Fallen Empires, because I think I could take them now with all my fleets. More or at least grind them to death, because I can outproduce them. So I will be doing all those things, but new DLC takes precedent over all of it, so there you go. I'm going to start recording that, actually, today, immediately, so bit of an overflow of Stellaris lately, but hell, it's not my fault that they've made it such a great strategy game and keep adding more stuff and keep changing it rather dramatically. And they've added like a whole new galaxy you can go to. It's like you find a gateway and whoop, you're in another galaxy, like down here, for example. It's awesome. I'll see you then. Take care. Have fun. Bye-bye.